Ooh, it's Halloween. Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Talk Elio. And today is Sunday, Halloween's Eve, Hallows Eve. Tomorrow's Halloween and a Monday. Kind of weird. Wish Halloween lands always on a weekend because there's so many parties and things going on at that time where you're gonna have this Halloween thing at your place, and next thing you know, what? Boom! You have to go to work the next day. Sucks, especially for the kids. Anyways, let's talk business. Let's talk Elio. Speaking of Halloween, last week they had a contest, and we have the winners, guys. So the contest was you're supposed to dress up your Elio. You got yourself an Elio JPEG photo, and you're supposed to dress it up. And let's take a look at some of the winners. For third place, let's see what we have here. Uh, the third place, this is by Marilyn B. Caught an Elio shirt based on a depiction of the Elio as a fishing lure. Ain't that kind of cool? Wow, that's quite catchy. And the next artist, second place, is entry by Renee M. Pretty cool. Again, wow, what's with the water genre or motif going on? This one's like a lobster. So the Elio isn't designed for aquatic use, but very creative. And remember again, they were also trying to look for creativity. That's pretty creative. That's to me though. I think if I went ahead and did this, I probably again it's a fish motif. Wow, because to me the Elio, especially the red one, if you put thick white stripes around it, it looks like Nemo. Whoa. So that's what I would have done. And our first place is who you gonna call, baby? You're gonna call Elio Busters. So our winner is the Elio, and this is by Eric D. He's gonna get all of them: the hat, the T-shirt, and even the MTX headphones. Congratulations, buddy. So hope you enjoy it. Let's check our reservation counts. Okay, so our reservation count from last week, we have 4,149, and this week we're at 3,834. I'll do my math here. So this week, guys, we gained 315. So we're ticking it down really slow, pretty good this time. Last week we were at 227. So this week we're up by over 100 uh, reservations. So we're at 315 and we're getting really close to that number, guys. So again, don't forget to let people know about Elio. And if you have friends, family, or acquaintances that haven't heard of Elio, let them know about it. Let them know that it's there. As you know, I also have a new channel. I started a show called Let's Talk Tesla. I think I'm going to start a network called Let's Talk blank blank blank. So, anyways, I've been telling the people at Tesla, hey, check out Elio. And there are some Tesla people that actually said, hey, wow, I have a deposit on an Elio, and I put a deposit for a Model 3. Awesome. So, pretty cool, right? And if any of you guys are going to order or thinking of ordering a Tesla, I'm going to put a link below, or you can go to my Tesla channel. But I'll put a link. There's a link there that you can use my code, and you get $1,000 off. Dude, how cool is that? $1,000 straight up. So, in regards to the news this week, there's a couple of things that's been happening. I know there's a lot of buzz going on over in Shreveport. They're kind of complaining about, hey, where's the job? Where's the commerce? Where is all this industrial job supposed to be coming? We've been waiting, and I know a lot of you naysayers would say, "See, I told you they're not gonna do it. I told you they're not gonna make it." Hmm. They're gonna do it, guys. They're gonna do it, you naysayers. So, yes, I'm being positive. It's funny because someone would always reply me throughout the week saying, "Still being positive, right?" I'm like, "Yes, I am, man. Why? Why? There's no room. There's no room for being negative. Come on." right? If you're negative, man, you're just giving up, man. There's no hope. So you need to always be positive. Think about, hey, this is gonna happen. This is not gonna happen, and it's not just about the Elio car. Just how you see your life in general, how you carry yourself, right? So, I mean, I've been such a positive person, and I think I'm doing well. I'm doing well for myself, you know. Um, I'm having a great time. I'm having a great life, and I'm so happy that I get to share a lot parts of my life with you guys, and that's why I love it when you guys reply back. So it's kind of like a back and forth, and then I see parts of what you guys do and what you're passionate about. And this is what this whole channel is about, guys. It's not just about Elio. It's just we all come together for this channel of our passion towards Elio, and also the passion of the innovation that Paul Elio wants to do, and that's why I think I gravitate also to um, Elon Musk and Tesla, because they're always looking, or he's always looking to the betterment of mankind, and which is cool because this is it for us, right? We have one world, and this is it. So must be positive about it. Why sit there and go, this is not gonna happen, or I'm not gonna do that. You know what? I don't have time for that. I do not have time for that. So we're gonna make this happen, guys. And I know there's been a lot of not so positive news regarding the Shreveport plant. So I'm gonna show you guys. This was actually brought to me by one of our subscriber. Thank you so much, and he put the link on our last episode 22, I believe. So let's check
The
this
last
out.
truck rolled off the assembly line at Shreveport's General Motors plant, costing this area thousands of good-paying manufacturing jobs. Well, within months, an upstart automaker, Elio Motors, came along with a promise, a new car, and new jobs. But now, it's been 3 years. A lot of people are asking, where are the jobs? And local leaders are grilling company executives about when they'll get in gear. Paul Elio himself is on the hot seat in front of a meeting of Louisiana House Commerce Committee members that happened right here in Shreveport. Our Aaron Buchanan was also there. So, Aaron, did those lawmakers get any answers?
Well, they got one straight from Paul Elio's mouth that wasn't exactly what they were looking for, though. The new projected timeline for any vehicles to roll out of the GM plant, the former GM plant, is now the fourth quarter of 2017. It wasn't what they wanted to hear, yet another delayed start date. This morning, a rare glimpse inside the massive former GM facility. No video allowed, only still photos. Dust covering much of the equipment that's left. Reminders everywhere of what was once a bustling manufacturing plant.
What was being produced here in Shreveport to now, it's sad. And know that the potential was here.
The potential, some say, that's being wasted on waiting for startup company Elio Motors to hit the fast lane.
Shows, Mr. Elio, that you are unfortunately a pawn, but a willing pawn in this whole set of circumstances.
District 4 State Representative Cedric Glover with harsh words for both Paul Elio and Rick Zablocki, a rep for Racer Trust, the group tasked with redeveloping the property. Elio insisting his company is gaining momentum.
I think if we experience delays now, it gets measured in weeks and before it got measured in quarters.
Glover still questioning whether other options for other tenants were fully explored.
The intention, apparently, on the part of Racer and Mr. Rasher and Mr. Laws, and I guess now you included, is to say we don't care. We're focused on Elio.
We have to remember that Elio was going to only occupy a third of the square footage. The balance of the plant is still available.
Racer Trust saying there were two options on the table at the time. Go with Elio or watch the plant be demolished. Members of the committee are not convinced.
Why does that not give you pause to stop and do additional due diligence, open this process up, and see if there is not ultimately an opportunity and an option that advances itself that is more substantive than the Elio?
And speaking of those other options, reps from the Louisiana Economic Development, or LED, at that hearing today say talks with at least 6 other prospective tenants have fallen through over the last 3 years, although LED does say that they're still in active talks with one of those projects to work out a deal, hopefully set up shop in some of that other square footage of that plant. But Jerry Elio says his company now on the stock market and has backing from major investment manager Oppenheimer funds, but there's still the issue of him having to raise $300 million more before we'll see anything happen at the Shreveport plant.
Can't start production until
That's
they
right.
raise that money.
That is true.
Yeah, tough hill to climb, Aaron. Thank you. State economic development reps say that Elio Motors was not offered any upfront incentives, but rather a payroll rebate once jobs were actually created. That rebate would equal to about 13% of their payroll if the company can create the jobs.
So us Elio people, we just got to keep on chugging away, and let's go get this ATVM loan, and let's get this whole production started, so all these people can just shut up, right? And shut up, and we can enjoy our Elio. So, on a positive note, so this week they have announced that the seat manufacturing partner Hyundai Dymos will set up the seat manufacturing capabilities on site at our Shreveport factory in Louisiana. Wow! So look at what's going on from that news we just watched. Elio, as they know, is moving forward and trying to get this thing started. They're not just sitting around, just whatever, right? And some of you naysayers, we're gonna see my naysayer viewers. See, he's just sitting there. They're not doing anything. Elio, not doing anything. He's sitting there collecting your money every time you give it from every one of those people. They give $1,000, $100, or $500. Shut up. So we got ourselves our seed partner, so it's gonna bring these jobs. So that should show the people of Shreveport saying, "Hey, Elio is doing something. They are, busting their butts to try and get this thing started." So let's check out the picture, and then there's also a couple of these are stock images from DYMOS on how they test the seats. Okay. So again, the key thing here, guys, is creating jobs, and that's why Elio announced that this is going to be built on site at the Shreveport factory, because that's going to be creating the jobs, and that's what we are talking about. And I know it's been 3 years, but again, this is not like making lemonade and selling it. This is making a vehicle that's going to be transporting America and giving jobs to Americans that live there. So it's gonna be it's a process, and that's what it is, and that's what Paul Elio was saying. He was saying when he unveiled the E series, hey, we're climbing a mountain here, but I think I could see the top, and I think we are almost there, guys. We are almost there. So by building it on site, it will save a considerable amount of time, which is beneficial to the operation of the plant and to the customers. By utilizing the same space, we can remove the possibility of any interruption in manufacturing with the Elio. Let's say like a delivery truck not making it to them from a supplier. So boom, you're saving yourself time right there. So they're creating jobs by putting the Hyundai DYMOS on site. And it's also cutting cost, right? By having the Hyundai DYMOS in the same manufacturing space, you can actually significantly save on freight costs as well. So again, the freight costs, the problems with the shipping. So again, this is the ethos of Elio, trying to keep the money, the amount of this vehicle down to $7,300, so that mostly everyone can afford it. And I would say mostly everyone can afford it, unless you don't have a job or something. So again, Elio is out to produce a safe, a fuel efficient, affordable vehicle that is made in the United States by Americans. So with Hyundai DYMOS decision to set up the production in the Shreveport factory, it just perfectly works out with Elio's vision. Okay, so it helps us continue forward, saving some money that can be passed on to us, the consumers, the customers, the faithful Elio fans, to make sure that this happens. I have faith, and I guarantee you, all of you guys that listen to me all have faith. We are all in this together. Don't forget, guys, I'm still trying to plan that nice tour cross country with my Elio, and hopefully meet up with a lot of you guys. So, alright, on that note, guys, I hope you guys have a great upcoming week. Be safe tomorrow for Halloween, please. And again, guys, don't eat too much candy. Stay positive and stay awesome. I will see you guys next Sunday. Take care.